Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about tire sizes. The first kind of tire that I'm going to show here is a tire with metric sizing that's found common in the United States, and that has three numbers on it, as you can see. So we've got the 245, we've got the 75, and we've got the R16. 245, the first number, it's in millimeters, and that is the distance from here to here. So that's, I don't have a millimeter tape measure, but that is a 245. The next number, 75, is actually not a measurement, but rather a ratio. So that means that the distance from here, the rim, to the edge of the tire, is 75% of whatever this distance is. So 75 on this tire is going to be different than, say, a 75 on this tire here, which is, let's see if I can find it. Well, it's a 235 by something, so that's a difference. So that's a ratio, which is kind of confusing, but then again, kind of interesting in a way. And then the last number, the R16, is going to be the rim size, and that is the diameter of the rim. In this case, is 16 inches. Now, obviously, the lip extends past that a little bit, so the actual inner part of the rim that's being measured is not fully up to here, but you get the idea. So you should know your vehicle will have a certain size rim. You look for that rim, and then you can go different sizes based on that. Although a lot of times they recommend you get the same size. So that's that. Now, what about the older style mud tires that obviously this cannot be 35 millimeters, right? No, that is 35 Freedom units, also known as 35 inches. And that right there is the distance from the ground to the top of the tire. I think this is a much better system, and I like it a lot more. But unfortunately, they don't really make these kind of tires anymore. If they do, they're super expensive. Anyway, 35 on this style tire is that distance. 12.50. That is going to be the width. So the width of these tires, it's kind of hard to measure the exact point because, you know, they're so, you don't know when to start, what part of the tread counts and what doesn't, but you get the general idea. This right here is going to be 12.5 inches wide. It looks like they're measuring a bit farther out, so probably in line with the bulge there. And then the last number, R16.5, means that the rim has a 16.5 inch diameter, which again, it's going to show up as a little bit bigger here because it has that lip to hold the tire in. So it's really going to be like that. And then the numbers, or the letters afterwards, LT stands for light truck, MS, M/S is for multi-season, I believe. And then in this case, general, grabber, MT is for mud terrain. Load range is another important thing. Load range D can be used for light trucks. If you want something heavier, you can get load range E. They have load range C for a much smoother ride, but you can't really like load as much on there. There's also PSI to look for, and then of course, you know, you got to see some tires are directional, and that means you can only mount them a certain way. And like some tires will only be left side tires, and some tires will only be right side tires. All very good things to look into before choosing your tire. Well, that's all for the video. Thank you all for watching.